Va bene, prendi signore, ti porta a casa, mi dai l'indirizzo. Ti metti qui, girari, zucchine, patate, cetrioli, ravanelli, kiwi, amela, everything. You want to make necklace, la collana di patata. You want to make decoration, you make like this. You finish, you come back. Another use, you want clean, you push hard and turn it. You want try? Very easy. You push here, you come another side. Just wait everything. You sleeping much better. Every day I sleeping and don't listen anybody.
I'm off to see the world. It's a beautiful day. You only get one life. Don't let it slip away.
I'm in Campo De Fiori, one of the oldest markets in Rome, Italy. It started during the Renaissance and it is still going today. And people email me all the time and they say, what lenses should I bring when I travel? And when I'm shooting an open market like this, I love to bring the 16mm lens. It's really small, kind of flat as a pancake, but it's gonna help me stay inconspicuous and get in really tight for beautiful wide shots. Let's go. Not only do you want a wide-angle lens when you're shooting an open market, but it's also fun to just look for unique points of view. And I love using Sony's tiltable screen to be able to get down really close, really tight on certain shots. Like I'm not limited by having to have my eye up to that viewfinder. Another thing is to get to the market early. If you want to get great shots without having people in your way and just having to deal with the crowds, then get to the market early for the best shots and the best light. One of my favorite things about an open market is the locals. I love to just have conversations with the vendors. I love to get to know them. And this also helps build a dynamic of trust in me taking photos of their stands. And so take the time to talk to some of the local vendors, and if you don't have that kind of time, maybe at least ask their permission before you take the photos, because this is their life's work and they're really proud of it, and it just makes them feel good when you ask for permission. I also like to bring a couple euros with me or a couple dollars in my pocket, because let's say I find a vendor stand and I just love what they have and I want to take a ton of photos. Well, if I could just buy something little, like a little basket of strawberries from them, I get an amazing treat, and then they feel great about me taking all those photos. So once we got home from Europe, Pascaline and I were talking, and we came up with some more photo tips for you that you and the kids can enjoy.
Yes. Well, a few years back, me and my mom went to this farmer's market. It's full of fresh fruits, musicians, the people that dress up, and those awesome statues you can see. And we decided, well, why don't we make this into a photo excursion? And we had a great time. It's, so full. You have all the stuff they're selling, from the market to the local, artists. And all of that was a great challenge, because I gotta try and focus on one thing and not get caught up in everything. But then I also had fun because I had so much material to work with. And so I realized that you don't have to go across the world to have some awesome shooting experience.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to, and it's great because you can do it with a family member, you can do it with your friends. It's a fun experience to do together, and it doesn't cost a fortune.
Right. And she got great photos.
I did.
Of the
So
flowers, of
musicians.
the musicians. It was awesome. And so you can get your kids, you can get your friends, like you were saying, and just go have fun visiting your local farmer's market and practicing all this stuff, so that when you do get to go to Europe,
Yeah, your experience.
You know what you want to capture. But okay, I just want to hit on one of those points that she brought up, which I think is so key, and this is my last thing. Pick one thing to focus on, because just like you were saying, there's so much you could take photos of. And what's interesting is we do our photography workshop in Italy, and one of the couples, they had come to Italy a couple weeks before our workshop started. And so they already went and visited Campo De Fiori in Italy, and they took photos. And it was interesting because they weren't really like that happy with their photos. Well, when we went back as a workshop, I told them, I said, I want you to focus on one thing. I want you to focus on just getting a local character. And they were so happy. They have like their before photo that they were like super happy with. And we talked about how there's just too much in the photo. There's not like a single story. And then they have their after photos when they did with our workshop that they were super excited because there's just one focus. So you could focus on,
I focused on fruits and the flowers of the market.
yep, you could focus on a local character like they did. You could focus on just color.
Shapes.
You could focus on shapes. You could focus on repetition. Yeah, so just choose one thing and maybe give each other a challenge and then share your photos when you get home with each other. How great is that? You can have an adventure in your like own backyard. You can be, what do you call it? A tourist in your hometown.
Yeah.
Okay?
No meat, you can make small chips for lose weight. You want lose weight, you make small chips like this. No for you, for this guy. You want to make something nice, you take carrot here inside, you can cook carrot and batata with the chicken. Look, if you love a chicken roast, that's the chicken here, you allow the chicken like that. You don't love a chicken, you love fish. If you have a small or big fish. You cut your fish, you get here, you can cook. That number 2 for lemon and orange. You cut it small, now you take inside lemon and orange, you're turning here for clothing inside. Take up in the table. You want here, open that, you press, you have juice. Wow. You love fish here, you have lemon for fish. You love dog here, you have lemon for dog. You close and keep in fridge. After 25 years, you want again, open again, you have lemon. You close and keep. That number 3.
That is it for this week. Thank you so much for joining us. You want to tell them what to do?
Yes, please make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you guys don't miss out on any new episodes or tips. And for teachers, we love you so much and all that you've been sharing with your students, so please keep doing that. And if you've got friends or fellow adventurers, send them this way because we love traveling, love venturing, and we love meeting new community.
Yes, we love hearing your comments. Tell us what you think. And just remember that the family that dreams together
Builds dreams.
builds dreams.